Be honest though, like judging the dunk contest has got to be brutal. Like, what are you looking for to really decide between a 48 and a 50?
They couldn't even fix it correctly. That's how brutal it is, right?
I would say, in all things considered, if you were really going to have people judge the dunk contest in a meaningful way, would it include Common and Bozeman up there?
Yeah.
Like, are we really saying these are the experts in the field that we're looking for in that situation?
Well, no. I mean, but that's part of the entertainment value.
No, I get it. So as we get ready to have this discussion about
Let's keep that in mind.
Let's remember, I was going to say, like, we had Black Panther out here judging the dunk contest.
Exactly. And Common, who played in the celebrity basketball game, thought he was continuing to film just right. That dude did nothing but play 100% serious that entire celebrity all-star game. I'm like, dude, stop doing so much, man.
Balls life,
it was unbelievable.
Well, and by the way, Stephen A. talked a lot of trash on our show on Friday.
He got teed up during the game, yeah.
Well, we knew that was going to happen, but didn't go as well for
Did not go
Stephen
his way, no.
It's Golic and Wingo on ESPN Radio and ESPN 2, presented by Progressive Insurance. All phone guests join us on the show. Penzo Performance Line, Jason Fitz in for Trey with Mike Golic Jr. And yes, last night there was some controversy. We end up with Saturday night. We end up with Aaron Gordon and Derrick Jones Jr. They're tied after the first dunk of the dunk-off in the final round. So the NBA just is like, you know what, this is fun. We're going to give them a second dunk. And they get a second dunk, and in that process, Aaron Gordon loses to Derrick Jones Jr. Afterwards, though, we find out that the judges were actually trying to fix this entire thing. I'll let Ramona Shelburne. She was doing great investigative reporting on what went down here. Here's Ramona explaining that the fix was attempting to be in.
I went up to Common, who was one of the judges of that dunk contest, and I said, what happened? What happened? You look like surprised. And he said, we thought it was going to be a tie. It was supposed to be a tie. And essentially the judges had conferred. They thought they were going to have they were each going to have 48s in their last dunk. And then what would have happened is they were going to have a judge off, that they each had a card in front of them, and they would have said, we choose Derrick Jones Jr. or we choose Aaron Gordon. But one of the judges who gave him a 9. Okay, so that's Dwayne Wade. That is Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
And Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman.
Okay, one of them was supposed to give them a 10, or at least told the other judges that they were going to give them a 10.
I mean, I love the fact that the judges are conferring some way to just come in and be like, all right, let's just make sure the score works out the same. But I don't think there's that much controversy on who fixed this thing. So, I mean.
No way. I mean, understand the teams. Who does Derrick Jones Jr. play for? He plays for the Heat, okay? Who's Dwayne Wade have his Hall of Fame career and win his rings?
Lifer. We're just throwing him under the bus there,
Yeah.
Heat culture, man.
The Heat. So it was one of those guys, they all gave 9s. One was supposed to give a 10, and everybody kind of is leaning toward it was Dwayne Wade who did that. So instead of them fixing it, which, again, I could care less. I mean, fixing it to get to raise the card for the guy you think won, one of those guys did not give the score he was supposed to, so they didn't fix it properly.
Well, which is hilarious in light of everything that we've got going on in Major League Baseball.
Unless you're Aaron Gordon, who twice now.
I guess that's like the one real blowback to this, though, is Aaron Gordon's like, I'm done doing the dunk
Which
contest.
is a shame because the dude is so entertaining.
Well, and I guess now what's the kind of ripple effect if other guys see that's the way it's going to go down?
Yep.
Are you going to lose guys like we already didn't have Zach LaVine? We had Zach LaVine shooting in the three-point contest and not the dunk contest this year, which seemed like a travesty and all that. So do you push guys away with stuff like that happening? Could there be real ramifications for that?
Because it's the second time, right? Aaron Gordon in 2016 against Zach
LaVine.
Where controversial there. So Gordon said, I'm out. And that's a shame because he's an entertaining dunker.
This is Aaron Gordon afterwards, and understandably frustrated.
I feel like I should have 2 trophies. I should have 2 trophies. I still feel like I'm one of the best, if not the best dunker in the world. So I still feel that.
So are we going to see you try this a third time at some point?
I don't think so, because this would be my 4th time. So the 3rd time was a charm. I thought I did what I needed to do to win. I don't think I'm going to do it again.
I mean, let's be honest. We all know what we're waiting for, right? I mean, Zion, right? I mean, that
I wonder if guys that with that big a name value don't tend to do it anymore.
But normally they do it once because, Jordan did it.
LeBron never did it.
LeBron did it.
I'm talking about like the new iteration of guys. We're not going back to the 90s.
To me, I got to believe Zion's going to do it at least one time.
Ja Morant already came out and said he's not. Someone I think it was Nicole Arbach tweeted that it'd be great to see Ja and Zion, and Ja quote tweeted and said, "Nah."
If Zion, the thing about Zion maybe wanting to do it, he would be so heavily favored, and everybody would be leaning toward his dunks. It would be ridiculous.
Well, and I guess that's the thing with those guys, the name guys especially. It's always they don't want to go out there and have the
lose.
pressure of that,
Yeah.
potentially lose because they know they get dragged through it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.